Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 48. And Elias the prophet stood up as a fire, and his word burnt like a torch. He brought a famine upon them, and they that provoked him in their envy were reduced to a small number, for they could not endure the commandments of the Lord.
By the word of the Lord he shut up the heaven, and he brought down fire from heaven thrice.
Thus was Elias magnified in his wondrous works, and who can glory like to thee? Who raisest up a dead man from below, from the lot of death, by the word of the Lord God. Who broughtest down kings to destruction, and brokest easily their power in pieces, and the glorious from their bed. Who heardest judgment in Sinai, and in Horeb the judgments of vengeance. Who anointest kings to penance, and madest prophets successors after thee.
Who was taken up in a whirlwind of fire, in a chariot of fiery horses.
Who art registered in the judgments of times, to appease the wrath of the Lord, to reconcile the heart of the father to the son, and to restore the tribes of Jacob. Blessed are they that saw thee, and were honored with thy friendship. For we live only in our life, but after death our name shall not be such. Elias was indeed covered with the whirlwind, and his spirit was filled up in Elias. In his days he feared not the prince, and no man was more powerful than he. No word could overcome him, and after death his body prophesied. In his life he did great wonders, and in death he wrought miracles. For all this the people repented not, neither did they depart from their sins, till they were cast out of their land, and were scattered through all the earth. And there was left but a small people, and a prince in the house of David. Some of these did that which pleased God, but others committed many sins. Ezekias fortified his city, and brought in water into the midst thereof, and he digged a rock with iron, and made a well for water. In his days Sennacherib came up, and sent Rabshakeh, and lifted up his hand against them. And he stretched out his hand against Sion, and became proud through his power. Then their hearts and hands trembled, and they were in pain as women in travail. And they called upon the Lord who was merciful, and spreading their hands they lifted them up to heaven, and the holy Lord God quickly heard their voice. He was not mindful of their sins, neither did he deliver them up to their enemies, but he purified them by the hand of Isaiah, the holy prophet. He overthrew the army of the Assyrians, and the angel of the Lord destroyed them. For Ezekias did that which pleased God, and walked valiantly in the way of David his father, which Isaiah, the great prophet and faithful in the sight of God, had commanded him. In his days the sun went backwards, and he lengthened the king's life. With a great spirit he saw the things that are to come to pass at last, and comforted the mourners in Sion. He showed what should come to pass forever, and secret things before they came. From PrayLamp, peace be with you.